What's going on, people of Earth? We're going to be doing a meatloaf today. This meatloaf is going to be a special meatloaf. You know, meatloaf is normally made out of ground beef. Where I was going to meet, it's going to be made out of ground bison and veal. The veal we're using? Yep, some premium ground veal. It's a unique type of recipe. We're also going to cover it with bacon. We're going to use some turkey bacon, going to kind of keep it healthy. And, you know, it's going to be loaded with fiber and a lot of other ingredients. And just kind of watch the video, see if you like it, try it if you like it, and let's get to cooking. Alrighty, we're gonna start off with, guys, if you just want to use ground beef, you can use ground beef. You want to use 1.5 pounds. And this right here is about, this is 16 ounces of veal, and this is 12 ounces, and there are two of the bison here. So it actually makes about probably close to 2 pounds or 1.8 pounds or so. We got a package of bacon here. Now this is turkey bacon. You can use regular bacon if you want to. Our vegetables are going to be, that's a rainbow bell peppers, which I'm growing some of those in my garden. A small onion. We're going to use half of a large jalapeno pepper, 1 onion. Going to use 3 cloves of garlic. That's about 6 heaping teaspoonful of minced garlic. This right here is flaxseed, ground flaxseed, and we're going to use about a fourth of a cup plus 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. Our spices are going to be, we're using some onion powder, half a teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of white pepper, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasonings, and we're also going to use a splash of nutmeg, and I don't have that out. Now this is also going to have a sauce on it. It calls for a different type of sauce using ketchup. I didn't want to use ketchup on my meatloaf. So we're going to make a sauce made out of hot sauce, mustard, honey, and lemon juice. So let's get to doing it. All right, guys, what I've done is I've cut up the onions, the bell peppers, and the jalapeno peppers, and put them in my little chopper. I like this little veggie chopper. Yeah, you could use the one that you plug into the wall and all this. This was just fun to use. You know, some things are just fun to use. You just pull it, pull it, pull it. We don't want to finely chop them. We just kind of want to do a rough chop, but you don't want big giant chunks in your food, you know. All right, now that was about 10 pulls, I guess. And see, that's what you get when you do it. How are we looking up there on the camera? Yeah, you can see it. That's what you get. And that's kind of what you want. And we're going to saute this right here in some oil that is preheating in the pan. All right, we got our pan warming up with our oil. This is just some avocado oil, guys. You can use cooking, any type of cooking oil, coconut oil, heck, you can use bacon grease. I know I say that every time, and that probably makes some people mad, but you can. You can use corn oil, soybean oil, peanut oil. You know, if you're not allergic to it, we're using, again, a mixture of avocado, coconut, and safflower. And we're just going to cook this until it's glistening. So it's going to take about maybe anywhere from 7 to 5 minutes. We also need to go ahead and add in our garlic as well too. This is going to give the meatloaf a nice little flavor here. So we're just going to cook that. I'm going to let that saute for a little while, and then we'll come back. All right, y'all. Once it starts to getting soft like this is what you want. We're gonna kind of put this off to the side and let it cool down. If you have a whole lot of liquid left over in the pan, you kind of want to discard that. So if you've got a strainer or something, you can get rid of that extra liquid. But we're gonna turn the heat off here and let that sit off to the side and cool. All right, guys, we got our meats in our bowl here, and we're going to mix these things by hand pretty much. Just mix them up real thoroughly. Now, I've never done this combination before, but I know it's going to be good. You know, both of these maybe not the calf, but the bison is a fairly lean type of meat, so doesn't have a lot of fat in it. So I'm going to be surprised to see what this tastes like. But I've done it with regular hamburger before. All right, going to get that thoroughly mixed in there. Yeah, I put on some gloves because I just didn't, at least I can take the gloves off and put on another pair. And I'm not having to wash my hands so much, even though I wash my hands a lot. Okay, so we're going to add our spices in. Add all our spices in there. We're going to add our egg in there as well too. And we're going to add our flaxseed in there. And we're going to mix it some more. And this is where it gets messy. Flaxseed is just a really good protein, y'all. Just a really good protein. So this is kind of part of a paleo diet, pretty much. Hopefully I'm still in the camera view. So again, we're going to keep on mixing that. I'm not going to show you me mixing this all together, which I'm almost done now. Just don't want a super long video because I know some people don't like to watch them because they're long. Maybe you listen to my entertaining voice. That's a joke. All right, so we're going to come back here in just a second after I get it fit, after I finish mixing it. All right, now we're going to add our vegetables in there. They don't have a lot of moisture in there, so they've cooled down tremendously here. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. Just kind of mix them in there real good. Oh, that smells really good. But you can't eat it right now, y'all. It's raw. You can't eat it right now. So again, we're going to come back once I get it mixed in there thoroughly. Not like I got a finger this clean. All right, now we got us a loaf pan here. Everybody, if you don't have a loaf pan, you can use some other type of pan, but the loaf pan will kind of give it the classic, meatloaf appearance. We're going to use a little bit of cooking spray here. Spray the inside, the sides, all that. Now we're going to take some of our bacon. Now, again, you don't have to use turkey bacon. I'm using turkey bacon because I want to use turkey bacon. But you can use regular bacon, But we're going to use this turkey bacon just because I haven't had any turkey bacon in a while, and it is a little healthier, has a little less calories. So we're going to line this like this with the turkey bacon, about 4 slices here. And then what we're going to do, actually, what we'll do. We will do 5 slices, y'all. These slices of turkey, they only have like 30 calories. So they're not loaded with calories. And then we're going to take our meatloaf and put it directly, or attempt to put it directly over our turkey bacon. Going to kind of mash that down there. That's going to give it that classic loaf look right there. Kind of spread it out, y'all. Spread that out there. And then we're going to take some more turkey bacon here. And we're going to put it, try to kind of push the edges down like this. Those edges down here. And we're going to end up using the whole pack of bacon here, which is no big deal. Really isn't. This is going to be a good night meal here tonight. My wife's never had this before, not cooked like this. She's had meatloaf before, because you know I cook her meatloaf all the time, but she's never had one of these like this before. And you got to try new things, y'all. You know, you can't just always eat the same things over and over. And even when I make stuff over and over, I usually change it up a little, just a little. All right, now get that looking all nice and pretty there. There we go. Now we're going to put just a dash of paprika on this, because it does call for a little dash of paprika. Not paprika, nutmeg. All right, let's put just a dash. We're not putting a whole lot. And this one right here, I'm going to end up putting a lot, because it doesn't have the little, you know, it's got this right here, and so I'll end up putting a lot. So what I'll do is I'll take a little pinch this way. That way we won't use a whole lot. Just a little bit on each portion. All right, now we're going to make our sauce here. And again, if you have the ones with the little siphonings on it, the little holes, use those. All right, now we're going to make our glaze. We're going to start off with a little bit of honey here. Well, I said we were going to start off with a little bit of honey. Yeah, we are. We're going to take about 2 tablespoons probably. Again, I'm not measuring, y'all. About the same amount of hot sauce. Same amount of mustard as well. And about half the amount of lemon juice. Shake it up real well. All right, now we're going to mix that in real thoroughly. Let me get a little plastic spoon. Now this is just, I have made up this sauce, y'all, as we've gone. I haven't used it very much with honey in it, but the other ingredients, oh yeah, I'll use it quite a bit with the other ingredients in it. So we're just going to mix that in real thoroughly. Now you can do this, the recipe that I use as a guide for this was doing it in a pot, but I don't think I really need a pot for this. And so we're going to take our meatloaf and just kind of spread it up there real good. Spread it on all sides. And what I would do, y'all, when you get ready to put this in the oven, you might want to put a baking sheet over it, because I don't know if, you know, the liquid that it makes, even though this is a low fat type of meal, it might make enough liquid that it comes up out of the pot. Make sure you set your oven at 375 degrees. Again, we're going to put this on a baking pan here, just for stuff that might spill out. So let's put this in the oven, and we're going to go in the oven for about 40 to 45 minutes. I don't know if I told you, 375 degrees, y'all. There it is in there cooking. Just started, but 375 degrees. All right, meatloaf's almost done. This is going to be fast right here. I'm not going to concentrate on this. This is just the stuff we're going to have with the meatloaf. And these are just some peppers and onions that I bought at the grocery store. We're going to saute those. I know I got peppers in the meatloaf and onions. This is just going to go with a rice dish here. So just something real quick. All right, we're just sauteing this here. Get those nice and glistening here. Now we're going to add a little bit of rice. This is some rice, some basmati rice that I cooked during the week. So we're going to add some of this to this. Again, it's been sitting in the refrigerator, so don't think it's like fresh. So we're going to just add some of this to there. The rice is good, you know. So I don't like to waste food, so we just recycle some things here. There we go. And it's already seasoned, y'all. It's already seasoned, so I don't have to add a whole lot of seasoning to it, but we are going to put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. A little Worcestershire sauce. That's about 2 tablespoons full. And we're just going to cook it. Again, the rice is done. We're just going to cook it till it warms up a little bit. Well, I can't flip that like I want to, so I'm already making a mess. So just going to heat that till it's thoroughly heated. Need to add some more rice, you can, which I don't think we're going to, because we'll eat this rice during breakfast and other meals, or at least I will. Put a lid on it, go about 5 minutes, no more than that. Alrighty, it's been, you know, I looked at it at 40 minutes, and I didn't like to look at it, but then I let it go another 5 minutes, and this is what it looks like at 45 minutes. So we're going to let that cool for about 10 minutes, y'all, and then we're going to slice this mug, and we're going to eat some food. Alrighty, it's time to slice this baby here. What we're going to do is going to get our rice, and this almost looks like Chinese food, doesn't it? We're going to get our rice, put that kind of in the center. Oh, that was kind of sloppy, wasn't it? Put it in the center. Get some nice color in there. Same thing here. They don't put enough red peppers in there, y'all. You gotta have the red peppers. Gives it that nice color. Okay. Enough. Try not to put too much food up there, because, wait a minute, one of them doesn't look like it's got enough. Let's add a little bit more to this one here. There we go. Take a knife, which not this knife. I took one out, but that's not the one I want. And we're going to cut it. Oh, this should be so good, y'all. I'm going to put it between the bacon slices here. And we're going to do this. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. And we're going to do this one the same way. And I'm pretty sure we could probably eat more than this, but we're going to start off with this. And we're just going to take our... No, that's not going to work. I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to split it. Ooh. Mmm. Oh, the juice is good, 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 good. Let's do it this way. Oh, we got both slices of bacon. Look at that bacon ring, y'all. Look at that bacon. You tell me I can't cook now, doggone it. All right. That looks good. And that should be enough for us tonight. But either way, even if it's not enough. Oh, my wife might get mad because my piece looks way bigger than hers. I might have to give her another piece. But we'll see. We'll see. But that looks good, guys. That came out good. Now we just got to see what it tastes like. But it's going to taste good. It looks done. The truth is in eating it and seeing how it's prepared. And again, it's been in there long enough. And this is going to be a great meal. So you guys got to try it. Peace. All right, y'all. We're having our meal. I'm not going to show my wife's face, but does it taste good, sweetie?
Yeah.
It came out good, tastes good, so darn good, y'all. You got to try this recipe. It's a very easy recipe, good to eat, good to love.
It's delicious.